V gets yo, what's up, guys? What's going on? Hope y'all doing well. I was hoping that this game wasn't going to turn out the way it did. I was thinking that it was going to end with a 1-0 win. Nothing like a blowout, but just a 1-0 victory from Liverpool. And I think I was thinking that because, I wanted this game just to be said and done, and that's it. Because it's not that I don't enjoy it, but I didn't want to see the events turn from one thing to another. Just around the corner, the other team that's being dominated ends up being a completely different team than the one you saw the first half, for example, and in this case being Nottingham Forest. At the same time, I did enjoy how Nottingham Forest came back because Liverpool, again, like I said, they were just controlling the whole game. And Nottingham Forest would respond immediately right after Liverpool scored a goal. Nottingham Forest would score another goal. So it was fun. That back and forth was really fun, and it made the game a lot more interesting. So I did appreciate that, but at the same time, I didn't want to see that. Weirdly enough, I didn't want to see this turnaround. It just kind of gets annoying that, like, okay, you're playing that well. Why don't you keep that all the way into the end? But at the same time, a team that's in 11th place could end up beating this team that's in 7th, 6th place. So it was entertaining, but I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wanted the match to finish already. But yeah, like I said, Liverpool were creating a lot of chances. Every ball that seemed dangerous was coming off of this guy, Trent Alexander-Arnold. I mean, he was stellar today. He was stellar. I mean, he was pretty much involved in all three goals. And with relative ease. Like, he was almost every center, every cross was or every switch was with so much flair. Like, just, I got this, ain't no problem, like no effort putting into it. I don't think he was doing anything different than what he was doing in other games. It was just clicking. Today, it was just, he was hitting every note. Hopefully he could keep it up, because it was sad to hear, I think a month ago, where people were, I think the news or some people were saying that he was going to leave the club. I was like, him? Like, out of all people? No, I mean, he's still young and considered one of the best wingbacks in modern football today. Yes, I know his form dipped a little bit, but to that point, to selling him, I don't know. Maybe they're just rumors, right? But today he had a really good game. And Nottingham Forest too. Like, Nottingham Forest wasn't creating that many chances. In the first half, there was like a center that Allison easily caught, and then there was a chance with Gibbs White that didn't have that much power in it, but there was that, and that was it. That was pretty much it. And then the second half, there was a real good attempt from Gibbs White where he hit it right to Allison too, but it was still a really good strike. And then of course there was the second goal where the really good volley. Yeah, it was a slight deflection off of Conte and Trent Alexander-Arnold, but still that volley was nuts. It was a really good strike, and they were close. And there were other chances too. Another one that hit it was a flick over the bar. So yeah, they were close. They were close to tying this. They were close to tying this, and it got a little bit annoying because you see Liverpool playing so well, and it seemed like they're back in form, and I think they are. They're getting there because they got Diogo Jota. He's back and played a formidable game today. Luis Diaz coming back also had a pretty good game as well. Not much participation in the game, but when he did well. And Nunez, my God, Nunez, I can't. But they got people back, right? They got their squad back, and so I'm hoping to see really good things from Liverpool, and hopefully being able to qualify for a Champions League, or at the very least a Europa. And Diogo Jota had a really good game today. He had a really good game today. Almost had his hat trick. You can see he's a very important player, a very integral player to Liverpool's system. I didn't think so, because when I used to see him in the past, he didn't seem like he was much, and I would just hear from my brother and other people that would tell me that that guy is key. He's key in Liverpool, right? And yeah, I saw it today. Even though some of the goals came off of mistakes, big errors from the side of Nottingham Forest. The second goal, I don't know what they were doing, but they left him completely by himself. Nobody marking him. I think they were playing the offside. And the first goal too, hitting off of a defender, and then Fabinho getting in the ball, and Jota just pretty much just hitting it inside. Still, being where he needs to be, that's also a skill that it goes unnoticed. Being a sort of poacher and knowing exactly where to position yourself to get these balls. Looking forward to seeing more of him. Nunez, man, I always go back to Nunez. I wish Nunez had the same impact that Luis Diaz had. I feel like Nunez is like the poor man's Haaland at this point. He struggles so much, man. He struggles so much. There was a chance, and I mean that should have been a goal, a header that he had, and wasn't able to hit it right. There's no reason why you shouldn't be able to score that. I could understand from other players, I can understand from different divisions, but that's where you show your quality as a player. That's where you're supposed to shine. I'm thinking he has what I call the Vinicius Junior effect, or Rodrigo effect, that it takes you like 3 years to start playing better. Maybe that's what he needs. He ends up getting better the next season, maybe 2 seasons from now. A lot has changed since I watched football because I can't imagine someone having 2-3 years to get better, to prove himself. Especially when you're a foreigner, you're supposed to play better than the nationals, the people from that country. Other than that, really good game. There was a lot of back and forth. There was a lot of surprises. Didn't expect that Nottingham Forest to come back after every goal that Liverpool scored. So really good response from Nottingham Forest. The only thing, the set pieces. Speaking of setup, the set pieces, like the corner and the free kicks, pretty much gifted the 2 goals to Liverpool. Guys, that's all I got for today. Thank you so much as always for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.